the two
Oh, how
other.
wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. See you soon.
Nuclear bingo.
We have been
Nuclear
giving free
bingo.
stickers, which is very generous of us to 13,000 people, but everybody's been turning in their names.
We could, we got tons. But MOX is mixed oxide fuel, which is the way in which they're getting plutonium in order to make basically nuclear bombs. Or reuse it in
Information tracker shows where those 35 plants are, along with a link to some background information. We also have this weekly thing we call Fission Stories, which is now going on its third year. Every week we post some short story about some event that happened somewhere. There's one coming up next week or the week after about Browns Ferry. They installed a valve backwards a few years ago. They tested it. It failed the test and they accepted it anyway.
Oh my Lord.
That was
a good one.
It would be okay. They have a lot of these valves throughout the plant. They said, there's no problems because if any others are installed backwards, we'll find it in our testing program. So, yeah, you just won't fix it. You'll find it.
Into a hot and warming environment. It's not emissions free, and this is just simple water vapor in the heat.
It's outrageous, and it can be used to generate electricity. You know, we should at least have that cogeneration.
Cogeneration for nuclear power plants.
At the nuclear power plants, heaven forbid, I just as soon shut them all down myself. But if we're going to have them, at least we can have that extra backup tower of the solar dish engines, you know, providing some cooling for the cooling pools. It seems to me that it's just foolish for us not to use every available technology. But it seems that the Obama administration they are putting a little bit more funding into the renewables and these new directions. But basically everything goes to nuclear and solar. Everything goes to...
We're hearing good rumors. It looks like the administration is going to zero out the MOX funding this year.
Decision making, strategic decisions like we were just talking about all day. Analyzing risk and communicating facts effectively to not only your own members but to, you know, elected officials and other kinds of decision makers. So, you know, us data junkies, you know, sometimes we find out, you know, we've got, how do we explain this in a way which is, you know, usable or a soundbite? So this 3-hour workshop would be designed to do just that. And so we're bringing in people from all over, and we got them to fund it so that people that are taking the Saturday off can get $50 plus all their expenses paid. That's April 20th. And you can find out more about it. Just give me a call.
Well, I had made a note for the strategy session. We saw this Eric Lovins, who you know, who's from Lebanon, Tennessee, and Johanna Anderson is put together this college road show, the Dirty Energy Road Show on coal and nuclear. An hour and a half, really tight presentation, includes that graphic. You're ready to roll. And I was thinking you could bring them to Alabama, you could bring them to Tennessee.
Good.
Will work for food.
Will work for food, I like
In
that.
all
And
honesty, I was disappointed in the efficiency and renewables presentation at the summit. You know, I wished we'd had more, someone who was
Well, you know,
more
they don't
knowledgeable.
have it in theirs either. And a gal at Georgia State, you know, said, is there a movement,
If I
you know,
had
for
time, I
efficiency?
would
And,
put
you know, we
together-
kind of didn't think there really was one.
But yeah, I'd love to put together a PowerPoint presentation on that.
You remember it was when we were doing the messaging workshop, was it in 2009 in Scottsboro? And Ann Ray came down